Our days are filled with countless moments, some big and some small. The key moments from a business meeting, the last minute change in a client brief you don't want to miss, or just a quick idea that hits you while you're in traffic. It's easy to forget the little details that make up our day. And often we use different ways to capture it, but life moves fast and memories can't keep up. What if you could search through your memories throughout the day straight from your smartphone and have all the answers you need for any question? Well, you can. This is NotePin by Plaud AI. It's a wearable AI memory capsule that discreetly stays on you at all times and captures every single word, every idea, with just a simple touch, so you can focus on what's happening now and revisit the details later. I was super impressed with the unboxing experience. It really reminded me of an Apple product, and even the braided charging cable. It just looks a lot like the one with the iPhone, and that's a good thing. The instruction manuals are clear, simple to read, and everything was just really minimalistic. You also get some accessories inside the box, so you get a wrist strap, a necklace, as well as a clip. My favorite is probably the necklace, but the wrist strap is pretty cool. It's magnetic, super simple, you can wear it on your wrist. I'm a watch guy, so I don't really want to wear two things on my wrists, so I'm just gonna opt for the necklace. But if you don't want to wear it around your neck, the back is swappable, so you can put on this clip design, and so you could then clip it onto your suit pocket or your shirt pocket or whatever. You don't actually have to wear it around your neck, which is nice. To start using the NotePin once you've charged it up, you just simply need to download the Plaud app from the Play Store or the App Store. You pair the device with the app via Bluetooth. That's the standard transfer mode, but you can also use Wi-Fi Direct if you want faster transfers for longer recordings. In terms of build quality, this thing is super solid. It weighs in at 25 grams. It is made of aluminum and it comes in a few different color options. So you have the silver model that I'm wearing right now. You also have a black model and a purple model. Personally, I think probably my favorite is the black or the silver. I mean, I'm kind of for both, but mostly I go for black things. So I feel like if I had the black one, it would blend in more with the jewelry and the other accessories and devices that I own. Once you've connected it up with your phone, whenever you want to start recording, like say you're going to a business meeting or you just want to remember something you're about to say to your friend, you can just go ahead and pinch this. So you can just squeeze it in the middle, or even you can do like a firm tap and it will start recording. There is some haptics, so it buzzes once when it starts recording and then you feel like 2 taps when it's finished. So that is a nice indicator because the LED is really small and hard to see and it's not much use. So I definitely rely on the haptics to know whether it's recording or not. Once you've finished recording, it will then transfer the file to your phone. It can take some time, like if you've recorded an hour of a business meeting, it might take like 3 or 4 minutes to transfer that over to your phone. So it's definitely not instant, but it doesn't take a tremendous amount of time. But then once the file is transferred, it then needs to upload to the cloud in order to be processed. One of the features that makes the summarization so powerful is the template mode. So inside of the app, there's dozens of templates to choose from depending on the context of your recording. So if you're in a business meeting or you're in a lecture at university, you can choose that option inside the app and it will summarize the content and organize it appropriately depending on that scenario. It also recognizes the difference between voices, so you can actually assign a name for each voice, and through the conversation, it will label who is talking, which is pretty awesome. If you're a more visual person like myself, you can make use of the mind map feature. So for every summarization, it will also map it out on a mind map in a graph, and it's super convenient to just see it laid out in that way for me. It just kind of clicks with my brain. In terms of internal storage, you have 64 gigabytes, which may not sound like a lot, but from just purely audio recordings, it can actually last quite a while. I've only used like 3 or 4 gigabytes, and I've been using it now for the past week. In terms of the battery capacity, there's a 270 milliamp hour cell inside of this guy, and it can last you 40 days of standby time, which is ridiculous. And in one single recording, it can last up to 20 hours. So you could pretty much record your entire day start to finish and summarize it. Inside the app, there's a feature called Smart Clip. So if you have recordings with big blank spaces in between speech, it will automatically go and cut those out to shorten down the clip and overall make it better to listen back to. If you want to summarize multiple audio clips in one project, on the main menu you can select all your audio recordings and click merge, and it will merge them all together into the one file. Over the past week of using this device, it's actually come in handy more than I thought, and it's just so seamless. I actually enjoy wearing it. I think it looks kind of nice, the strap, and normally I hide this under my shirt or my sweater. And yeah, I kind of like the idea of wearing a necklace. It isn't too heavy either, so it's not uncomfortable to wear. You kind of forget it's there. And then when you just have one of those conversations, I just remember, oh yeah, just give it a quick tap, and then boom, all of that conversation is logged, and I can summarize and go back to it later. And I don't have to pull my phone out and start recording. Like, it can be super discreet. Despite that, you should tell people you are recording. I mean, technically it's a breach of privacy if you just go around recording all day, like everything that is said, because confidential things could be said to you, especially in a workplace. So you need to make sure that people do know that you are recording. But a really powerful feature is it works with up to 59 different languages. So if you're in like a business meeting and there's people discussing things in other languages, or if you're on some sort of video call and something is said in like Chinese or whatever, it will automatically summarize the Chinese and translate it in the summarization when you go back to it later. The only thing that's kind of a deal breaker is you get 300 minutes per month of translating time. So if you go beyond that, then you need to pay a subscription fee of $6.60 USD. And it doesn't just unlock more minutes, it also gives you more templates, allows you to make custom templates for summarizations, and it even gives you other features like Ask AI, where you can go and search through your day, search through all your recordings, and find exactly that piece of information you're looking for. So overall, when I first got this device, I wasn't too sure how useful I'd find it or how accurate the summarizations would be. But after trying it for this past period of time, I've been so impressed with how accurate and specific the breakdowns are that I'm definitely going to be wearing this and using it throughout the future. It's just so handy, and you never know when you'll need to have that memory stored and saved somewhere to go back and look on later. It really is just that convenient, especially as a content creator, to discuss ideas about content creation and even scripting ideas, talking with, fellow creators. Having all of that information that we talked about in a place that I can view later is just so amazing for motivation and inspiration, and it just saves me the hassle of like writing things down, and all of that is just kind of draining. So just having this, it simplifies things. It just creates this really simple way of logging everything that I want to remember. So yeah, that is my overall review. But if you do want to pick one up, there's a link down below in the description, and if there's any discounts on, they'll be down there. So go check my description and you'll get the best deal possible for this device. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.